1, go. Hey guys, megamatt1254 here again. Welcome back to another live stream. And guys, this is a special one. We are doing the second Showrunner Community live stream. I'm joined by my good friends Wasteland World Official, Dan's Reviews, and Rowdy.
Howdy, guys.
What's up?
What's good, everyone?
And basically today, guys, we're going to be giving you guys major updates on the community, whether that be shows, like, you know, new projects going on, all that good stuff. And we actually have a brand new announcement coming today, guys, which that will be after the segments are done. But, okay, guys, just one quick thing, though, is Man With No Name will not be appearing at the Community Live. We're still working on it, still trying to get that sorted out, still in very early production. So we won't be discussing that here today. But, yeah, guys, it's like we're hard at work working on it. You know, the writing's going very well, and, yeah. So without further ado, guys, I'm just going to let a few people join, and then we shall begin.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay, I'm actually going to go and post this in a few servers if you guys want to help me with that.
Sure, I'll do it.
Let's get the audience here.
All right. Let's share this.
All right. Let's take a
Get
look.
views. There we go. All right.
Post this in my server here.
Did any of you like promote it on Instagram at all, or?
Posted it all over Discord. Those are the usual people that show up. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys,
All right.
I'm gonna start my segment now.
All right.
All right. So, Survival of the Fittest Season 4. Okay, so, as you guys know, for any of you that watch Survival of the Fittest, 4A recently wrapped, and 4B has just begun, which, for any of you guys that are, like, curious, the season is not, like, going on break or anything. I just like to separate the halves, because they are very different halves, but the season is fully running through for anyone that doesn't know that, so, yeah, 4B actually just had its premiere a couple of days ago now, with 406, and that one was fun to air, and basically we got about 5 weeks left of that, and then something I'd like to announce is it's my old series, This Sorrowful Life. I'm bringing that back to see how that goes for Season 2. I'm actually really excited to see the reception I get for that. Season 1 wasn't like a major hit or anything, but it had its, it almost had like a little cult following. So I want to bring Season 2 back. I remember I discontinued it just because, like, I don't know. I guess I didn't have faith in it at the time, if I'm going to be honest. But, it was like, I was really shocked because I see people that are like, yo, Matt, like, what happened to a Sorrowful Life? And I'm like, oh, man, people actually, like, you know, are asking about this. And then I remember I made the decision a few days ago. I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to bring this back. I'm going to see how it does for a second season. So, yeah, guys, Season 2 is actually in early production right now. And, I can't announce a release date yet just because it is still in early production. But I can say, like, mid to late fall, you guys should be able to expect, like, the actual release itself. So, like, honestly, release date is not far off, guys. It's just gonna take a few more weeks to get that planned. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say, guys. I know my segment's really short, but I just don't have too much news on my end this time around. So I'm gonna hand it over to my good buddy, Wasteland World Official.
Hey guys, what is going on? Wasteland World Official here, and yeah, so today I'm going to be giving you a bit of just a bit of some stuff I'm doing for my shows, Wasteland World and Road Rats. Yeah, and hope you guys enjoy my segment. So yeah, okay, so Wasteland World Season 4. As you guys know, I know I'm not going to say any spoilers and stuff because I know probably some of you guys ain't caught up on Season 3 as of yet. But, you know, we have the way Season 3 ended and stuff, we have, you know, things that are kind of building up with the aftermath of that. And we see definitely how, you know, how our people are going to handle themselves after, you know, the death of the season finale. And because the death we had was one of the biggest. I mean, one of the biggest things like we've ever pulled on the show. And then I know some people's cases and other people's cases is the biggest plot twist of the show. And you never know like how is our characters really going to deal with the aftermath of how of what happened in the season finale of season 3, and that is something that I'll definitely play with and show you guys in season 4. How exactly does these guys go from a strong functional group together together united, with the glue of the group being our recently deceased member of the group. The glue of the whole entire group that kept it together, kept the group sane, from going off the deep end, still being human, and still surviving one fight to the next. And it definitely plays on that. And we see the flood and stuff happen in the season 3 finale. The fires are gone, but the flood is here. And the thing is with that is the fire had some big cost and stuff to our group and to the group's area that they're staying in. It's burnt everything down pretty much in a big radius. It destroyed so much, and it screwed up a whole lot of things. But however, with the sacrifice of the season finale of last season, with the flood waters rushing in and taking down every single one of the every single bit of the fires, how exactly does that come out with season 4? Season 4 is something that's definitely going to show you. Like with the flood waters and stuff, like the fires are gone, but the flood waters still remain and stuff. We see, we'll see buildings and stuff underwater, villages underwater, just a whole bunch of monstrous things. That's just it's gonna play and stuff. And that's something I noticed that nobody ever really does. They always play with fire. They always make the fire the bad big enemy. And now that that's done, we're moving to the floods and how the flood can absolutely destroy the apocalypse and stuff and screw everything up. And that's something that I am very interested in seeing and stuff and showing you guys. And with season 4, we also have this new group that's been announced at the end of season 3 called the Poisons. And what exactly are their tactics? What exactly is their view and viewpoints on how they survive and stuff? We saw a bit of that in the season finale with the post-credit scene, but I'm excited to show more about what exactly this cultist / gang type of group is. It definitely brings out some different aspects on the groups and the villains of Wasteland World. And we heard the name Orin. We keep hearing that name, and who exactly is Orin? Will we meet him this season? Will we meet him next season? Who knows, guys? That is something that I cannot wait for you guys to see. And yeah, we got some really awesome characters that are in this season. You got your normal characters: Road, Liz, Reaper, Drake, all these guys and stuff. Of course, probably some exceptions with the new. We got Mercer now that's in the show in full force, guys, and has now been promoted to a series regular. Actually, season 3 he was just a guest star. Season 4 he's actually a series regular. So yeah, guys, Mercer. We'll see what he absolutely does for the story in this season. Last season it was with the pirates and taking them down. This season, what's it going to be? How's it going to? Will he meet our group again? Will he not? What's going to happen? You never know. That's going to be something that's going to be sick. And yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to see this season. Not yet in production, but soon it will be. It's in full writing. It has been written, and I cannot wait for you guys to see this season. And it's going to be great. I can't wait for you to see it. And it is going to be, yes, guys, 7 episodes long. I don't want to stretch it, and I don't want to make it too short. I want to make it the perfect that type of thing. I want people to leave this season and be like, dang, that was a sick season. So yeah, that's my Wasteland World segment. Speaking of which, to cap off the Wasteland World segment, I will be releasing the titles here for season 4, and let's I'll go ahead and say this. So 4-1 is going to be called A New Future Imagined, and we as a group kind of figured that one out together, and like what exactly could this premiere have for us to call this episode, and this is we got our minds together, and we thought up this awesome title. 402 is called We Spread Like Poison, which is going to be, I won't say too much about that. I'll let you guys see the season out. 403 is called What Samson Wanted. 404 is called In the Center of Mass Chaos. 405 is called Your Final Minutes. 406 is called Celebration of Life. And 407 is called Your Pain Will Be My Laughter. And what exactly does all those titles mean? I guess you're going to have to find out this season, guys. Now moving on to Road Rats. Now, Road Rats I don't have too much to go over because it is a new show. I kind of want to have its breathing room, and so the premiere that was about a month ago now, guys, and episode 2 has not been out yet, and that's because it wasn't fully filmed at the time. That was kind of just a thing to show you guys, like, hey, this is what this show's going to be like. This is what the characters are going to follow. And I can't wait for you guys to see episode 2. And the night episode, and then this is going to be the great thing. The night that Survival of the Fittest season finale airs is the night that Road Rat episode 2 airs, which is September 2nd, guys. And guys, and it's going to be on each and every week from then on out. All 5 episodes that come after that. It's going to be great, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. What's going to happen with our group after the cliffhanger of episode 1, and can't wait for you guys to see what happens exactly. And guys, honestly, that's all for my segment. I'm going to hand it over to my bud Dan's Reviews here, and let's see what he has to say. All right.
All right, what is up, guys? So we are here to discuss, for my segment tonight, we are going to be discussing The Walking Dead Season 8 rewrites, which are going to be coming out Halloween night, which that has been officially revealed now. That'll be coming out Halloween night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will get 801 of the Season 8 Walking Dead rewrites. So we're going to discuss that first, and then we're going to move on to WGM. Season 2, Part 2, and there will be a lot on that segment. And I will be honest with you guys before we get started here. The rewrites we are going to discuss, however, there is a lot more planned tonight for some WGM stuff, but I definitely want to, kind of focus a little bit on the rewrites as well, too. Now, before I get into that as well, Fear rewrites I'm not going to be discussing on this in this segment, just because the Fear rewrites are only in writing right now, and they only come out next year, so we definitely will be having another Showrunner Community stream by then with more information on the Fear Season 5 streams. But right now, I can tell you, just to do a minor update, the Fear Season 5 rewrites are going very well right now. There have been a few episodes written. I'm very, very, very excited to actually be filming these at some point. And the writing right now is exactly what I've been wanting, and honestly, I'm very, very happy with how the season's been turning out so far, in the writing department, that is. So very, very excited to release that to all you guys, which has been confirmed 2022. So again, those words is enough to say 2022. We will have another stream at some point, I can guarantee, where we can kind of talk about that a little bit more. Now, let's talk about The Walking Dead Season 8. Now, Season 7 obviously was, at the beginning an experiment, and you guys obviously, really enjoyed Season 7 rewrites to a point where I was like, okay, this can be a week-to-week thing, and we can actually flesh this out and really just, go full force with a grand story here. And obviously, Season 7, the way Season 7 of these Walking Dead rewrites ended, obviously we had a huge ending with our time skip, and obviously we have a variant of the original ending where we have an older Carl and we have Judith, and we are going to see exactly how things are going to be fleshed out in this version. Now, obviously season 8 of the rewrites, it's going to be very different from the main show, and because this is the number one thing that we are changing from the original show is that we are in the 8th season, which therefore means, and that equals, if you guys can kind of put the pieces together, Rick Grimes is not leaving the show. We are not having Rick leaving the show in this season. So we are introducing the Whispers, which also means that Rick will be in the Whisper arc. That is something I can confirm right now with you guys, is that we will get to see what TV Rick would have done during the Whisper arc. Now, the Whisper arc in this is going to be very different. We are going to change some things. There's going to be a lot of things, I'm going to be honest, guys, that the show didn't do that I kind of want to flesh out a little bit more. And there are some certain sides of some of the characters that I want to really flesh out, and the Whispers, that is. And obviously, this is another thing I can kind of confirm, because this is something that I did in the season 4B rewrites of Fear. There will be TV or rewrite original characters in season 8 rewrites. Who that is and who those characters are, we'll have to see. But I am going to be adding my own original characters to this. Now, obviously, then other things. We have other characters added to these rewrites. We have a lot of characters that are not in the main show still, but there are a lot of characters that are still here. Like I just said a few minutes ago, Carl, among many, many others. But obviously, this is one thing I will just kind of say, just to kind of let you guys know about, because obviously this is the big question going into this, and I know people have been rather confused on this. Is the Walking Dead rewrites and is the Fear rewrites connected in any kind of way? And no, they're not. And that's one thing I can definitely say. I've said this, many times. The Fear rewrites and Walking Dead rewrites are two separate things. And so I will say that, yes, in Season 8, we are going to see how Morgan Jones is going to deal with the frickin' Whispers. And that is going to be something that I am just so excited to show all of you guys. And it's actually one of my most hyped parts of the entire thing. Now, all I'm going to say, guys, is that the writing for Season 8 is in the back half right now, which only airs next year, because we are getting the first half of the season at the end of this year, obviously starting on Halloween night. And I will also let you guys know, because this has been another question that I know some of you guys have been having, will there be a double premiere of Season 8 of The Walking Dead rewrites? And the simple answer to that is, yeah, damn right there will be. There will be a double premiere on Halloween night of Episode 1 and 2. I've decided that just recently. We are going to have 801 and 802 following up on Halloween night. Halloween night will be packed, and we will get then at that point get a promo for 803. So that is something I will confirm for you guys right now. We will have a double premiere. That was actually a last-minute decision that I've kind of decided to make, just because, well, y'all darn well deserve it. So that is what we're going to get, and we're going to get a double premiere. And obviously now, to kind of end the rewrite segment, I will just briefly go over here the, of course, names for all the episodes. So 801 is titled A New Beginning. 802 is called A New Threat. 803 is called Evolution. 804 is called Adaptation. 805 is titled Conflict. 806 is called Hunter. 807 is called Guardians. And Episode 8 is titled ... which that title I've had a lot of questions about. ... as a title. And basically, just to kind of answer, in the Walking Dead comics, and this is an Easter egg for anybody, in the Walking Dead comics, there's a certain event in the comics that is titled after that, ... in the comics after a certain event. And we'll see if any of y'all can kind of get that one. If y'all are major Walking Dead comic fans, you'll get that reference for the ... title for the mid-season finale. So that is all I'm going to say for rewrites. Now, that is that. Coming out Halloween night, and a double premiere to go along with that. And I hope you guys enjoy. Now, all right, let's talk about WGM, because Season 2, so far, we've had the first half of the season, which we have wrapped up now on the channel this past Tuesday. And I'm glad to hear that y'all have been enjoying the season. And, of course, I'm very happy to say that Season 2 obviously will have a back half. Season 2 is not done yet. We don't have 6 episodes like Season 1. We actually have it's basically the length of Season 1 double time, basically. So we have basically 12 episodes this season, and we've seen 6 of them. And the other 6 are going to be coming out. Obviously, as you guys know, the return date is going to be October 19th. 2021, and we're going to get the return of that. Now, let's just talk about this for a second, because I know you guys have a lot of questions and comments after the mid-season finale, and I'm not really going to go into this too much because I definitely want to start revealing some stuff, but I will say that 206 definitely ended in a rather very rough way. Obviously, you guys know I've kind of made this public. This show is, if you guys want to watch it, if you guys want to watch WGM, you have to go in with the mindset of, this is a realistic story. I don't hold anything back. It's not on a network. It's not on AMC. It's not on HBO. It's on Dan's Reviews, goddammit. And that means that we do not hold back. We basically show everything, and that is essentially what we did in this mid-season finale, guys. And we will continue to see stuff like that, and that is a little taste of what this show is going to be like down the line. So if you all are, if you guys are ready for that kind of stuff, get ready, because this is basically the kind of stuff that is going to begin what comes next. Now, I'm just going to say this. 206, obviously, the way it ended, we had the return of a Season 1 character, which was Miles, and obviously we have the swordsman back, and he is going to be back in the story. Now, we know he is a Viper, and obviously, that really is going to be something that I'm excited to explore, because he's a character that was in Season 1. He's a character that obviously a lot of y'all, kind of assumed was dead, and now he's, here, and he never died. And that was the one thing about his character, is that he was never killed, and this always was going to happen. And truth be told, guys, and I have, kind of shared this with a few people, but I'll make this kind of official. His return was actually not supposed to be until the mid-season premiere. So I gave that one a little early to you guys, and I kind of decided to incorporate a bonus scene for 6, just so I don't leave y'all in the note that I did. Now, okay, that's all said and done. Now let's talk about 2B, because 2B, we have 6 new episodes we're jumping into here. And before I say anything else, I will just say that, guys, we will have an exclusive sneak peek and an exclusive clip of this out on the channel once the stream wraps up. Immediately after the stream wraps up, go on the channel. You will see a new clip of WGM Season 2. So that is that. Now, Season 2, B, obviously now our characters have suffered a major loss. And obviously Chris has really hurt them in a really, really bad way. Obviously, we have Lincoln, we have Tom, we have Luke, and they are, just broken. Now, obviously, after seeing basically their entire group slaughtered in front of them, and Lincoln really, in the mid-season finale, after the death of Wesley, really is on a new path, and he's really trying to change, and he's trying to adjust to this world, and as we saw in the mid-season finale, he's done being nice. He doesn't want to be the nice guy anymore. He's kind of tried that for the last, season and a half, and it just has not been working for him. And he's even said, like, why, I'm always blamed for doing the right thing. And obviously, being blamed for doing the right thing, it's fine. You can do the right thing. But in the world you're living in, Lincoln had to realize that at some point, and now he unfortunately not only realized it, he's living hell. And that is what we get to see. And I'm just going to say, the Vipers are making their slow introduction. We are getting to see what Chris really is like as a human. He obviously has killed many people in this show, and he is, definitely not going to be any different in the back half of the season. We are going to see what exactly he is going to be doing with Haley, which is now unfortunately captured by him, and we are going to see how Lincoln reacts to that when he finds out, because obviously Lincoln's got to find out at some point, she is not dead like everybody else, and when he finds that out, how is he going to react? But Lincoln's story this season is one that's very interesting. It's going to be very different because he's a completely different character, and he's a completely different type of leader, and he doesn't have as many people as he once did, so things are going to change quite a bit for him. And obviously, they've lost their home, they're on the road, and we're going to have to see how they kind of just deal with everything and how they kind of move forward after what the Vipers did to them. Now, obviously, the next thing I will say is Dave. Now, Kezia has found out through Sydney that, obviously we know that, she's aware now of what the hell is actually going on. Kezia in the back half of the season is going to take a lot of responsibility after finding out the information that she did. And we're going to actually see some very unexpected things from Kezia. We're going to see that character go in a very different direction from what she's been in so far, and it's going to be a very different route for that character after what she's just, kind of heard from Sydney. And we're going to see how that goes. And Dave, in the back half of the season, obviously, we're going to have to see how he goes because we know he's still got this conflict with Lincoln. We know Lincoln doesn't want to be the good guy, and he's even, said that. And obviously, after the death of Wesley, definitely stories are starting to collide, which we'll have to see what exactly that means. But I will say that the one character that I'm very excited to continue the story in this season is Blake. We are going to see Blake have a very big impact on everybody's story. And what the hell that means, well, I'm not going to say, but he is going to have an impact on all of the stories going on in this show. Not just one, not just, two of them, all three storylines. The Vipers, the storyline with the military base with Dave, and the storyline with Lincoln. Blake will have an impact on every single one of those. And what exactly that means, we will just have to see. But it is going to be a very crazy journey. Now, that's basically just kind of basic information. The back half, we're heading into a full, just, absolutely insanity type of story. We have hit the slow mark of this season. We have seen kind of the build up to who the hell these people are and who the Vipers are and to what extent will they go to prove a point to Lincoln and really what they'll do to basically anybody. And we're going to see that in the back half, but we're going into something very different because we now know the history of what Chris is like. We now know to what degree he will, go and to what level he will go to just prove a point. But now it's not about proving a point anymore. It's not about proving anything. It's about war now. This is war, and that is exactly what we're going to see in the back half, is those words right there. The war itself and how things are going to go. So that is going to be the back half of the season. Now, I'm going to reveal now the names for the back half of Season 2, which is going to be, obviously, as you guys, all know, we're getting 6 new episodes. We're getting 6 episodes to wrap up this season, and then Season 3 will obviously come later. But this is the episode titles. So, Season 2, Episode 7, the mid-season premiere, is titled Malice, and the description says, after experiencing a tragic loss, Lincoln and the group must try to keep themselves alive. Meanwhile, Haley experiences what kind of people the Vipers really are. So that is the name and description for Season 2, Episode 7, the mid-season premiere. Name and description of Season 2, Episode 8. Episode 8 is titled The Evil Within. And the description says, Blake has returned to the base. Lincoln deals with a possible threat within the group, and Dave makes a risky decision that could change things for him. Now, I will not reveal any more descriptions because I do not want to give away too much of the season, but there are 2 descriptions for you guys right there. Now, for the remaining titles, Season 2, Episode 9 is called Impending Doom. Season 2, Episode 10 is called Black-Hearted. Season 2, Episode 11 is titled In Sickness and in Health, Part 1. And Season 2, Episode 12 is titled In Sickness and in Health, Part 2. And that is the names for the back half of the season, guys. And that is going to be that. So obviously, what any of these titles mean, we will just have to watch the season to find out. But I will say that, as you guys can hear from the titles, Season 2, Episode 11 and Season 2, Episode 12 will be a double finale, which also therefore means, I'm going to be honest with you guys, we will not get a double mid-season premiere just because of the simple fact that that would equal 4 weeks. And I think that this season definitely should run longer than that. So we're going to do 5 weeks, and the last 2 are going to be airing on the same night. And they will be part 1 and 2, which we've never really done anything like that before. But we're definitely doing something a little different with this season, and I'm definitely excited to kind of see what you guys think about the format of this double finale. But that is that. And really, to close this segment, I'm just going to say this: the Season 2 B, obviously, we're going to get a lot of story. The Vipers are here. They've made their impact. We're going to see how the characters react to it. We're going to see Lincoln. We're going to see how everything goes with those characters and how everything is going to go for them. And we're going to see a lot of the storylines that you guys have been experiencing in the first half of the season, be that, Chris with the factory and the Vipers, or be that Dave in the military, or be that Lincoln and our main guys. It doesn't matter what group, anywhere they are. All of these stories are going to connect in a major, major way to wrap up this season and have a major, major conclusion to the story that we are telling here. So that is that, guys. Rewrites, obviously, that is that coming on Halloween. And we were going to see a mid-season or a double season premiere for that. And for WGM Season 2, that is all the information I have for you guys right now. Updates coming soon, and some trailers, promos, sneak peeks, a lot of that stuff's going to be coming throughout the break. But until then, to close off my segment, I'm going to say there is going to be a sneak peek, an exclusive clip of 2B of WGM on the channel, and that'll be uploaded once the stream's done, guys. So I'm going to hand it over now to my friend, Rowdy.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm going to be giving some news on Humanity Season 2, and I will also be announcing a little something else after we're done that. So for Season 2, as some people have realized, there's been kind of a drought recently with the episodes, and to explain that, there's been a lot of, I guess, slacking off on my end, and because of that, I haven't really been able to finish the season, editing-wise, and because of that, I didn't want to just have multiple weeks where we just have to wait 2-3 weeks between each episode, so I've made the decision to myself to delay the rest of the season until the entire season is done. However, the only exception is going to be episode 4. That episode is actually close to being done and is going to be releasing fairly soon. And honestly, I'm within a week it should be out actually. But after that, we're going to have to wait, I don't know how long, a month, maybe 2. Then we'll be picking back up, and then we're going to have a straight shot from episode 5 to the season finale. There's not going to be a mid-season break. Since I'm already kind of taking my mid-season break early, though I will say, episode 4, though it is going to mark a big break, it is not a mid-season finale. Episode 8, season 2, episode 8 will still be a mid-season finale. It just won't have a break between the two things, between the two halves. And from there, and that's all I can really say about that. And in terms of storyline of what we're going to see coming, so at the end of 203, we obviously see that Chloe is back and she's with this new group of antagonists. And who this group is, we don't fully know. We know they look pretty creepy. They wear white, and Chloe is with them. And of course, Chloe shot Kelly. And she's, though Kelly's alive, she is severely injured, and we're going to have to see how that carries into the future episodes. And I think this is going to be a big turning point for Alex's character, because over these last 3 episodes, 1, 2, and 3, Alex has gone through hell just to get back to his sister. He's been nearly tortured to death by some psycho. He had to kill multiple people. He's gone to a shootout. He almost died on a bridge filled with flaming zombies. He's been through hell and beyond over these last 3 episodes. And I think him having to go through all that, and it leads to this for his sister, it's really going to cause him to teeter off the edge. And I will say, this is going to lead to a very dark path for Alex's character heading to these next few episodes. And we will be seeing more from the school storyline. I know that's some people have been asking about. I will say 206, we will be having a school-oriented episode, and from then on, the school is going to be a much more apparent part of the story from then to the rest of the season. And they'll have their own kind of storyline, and they may or may not intertwine with the part that Alex is in later on in the season, but I'm not going to say exactly how or even if that's going to happen. And then that's all I can really say for that, and now I'm actually going to reveal the episode titles for the rest of the season. Not the rest of 2A, the rest of the entire season. So Season 2, Episode 4 is titled The Devil You Know. Episode 5 is titled Rosa. Episode 6 is titled Childhood's End. Episode 7 is titled Sleep No More. The mid-season finale is titled Brothers Keepers. The mid-season premiere is called The Back Door. Episode 10 is called The Deep End. Episode 11 is called Cold Trail. Episode 12 is called Rats. Episode 13 is called The Crossing. Episode 14 is called The Vault. episode 15. This one you guys are gonna probably be confused. It's actually gonna be called World Gone Mad, and the season finale is gonna be titled Till. Wait, that's the season 1 title. Season 1 finale. Season 2 finale is gonna be called While There's Still a Chance. And honestly, that's all I can say in terms of humanity. I don't really have any more to say about the season. But that's on the end of my segment because I have an announcement, and this isn't related to humanity. I have a brand new show in the works as of now. It's in very, very early production. I've pretty much only written the premiere, and I have a very basic premise. Here's what I'll say. This show will be a crime genre series. It's going to be a very criminal focus. It's not a spin-off to humanity. It is not in the humanity universe, and it's not apocalyptic in any way. And I will say the show will be filmed on Grand Theft Auto 5, so it's going to be a similar style to what we have from Survival of the Fittest, Road Rats, Sorrowful Life, The Plague. And I'll close off this segment with saying that Megamatt will actually be joining me as a co-writer for this show. And I think it's going to be fun having a co-writer for this. It's going to be really fun to be able to talk to him about it and be able to write this whole storyline together. Because I think combining our skills, I think it's going to allow us to bring a very cool story together. And I do have one more thing I'll say about the show. There is no title for now, but it's going under the codename Blood Diamond. And honestly, that's all I have to say. I don't have anything more to say for this segment. And hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hand it back to Megaman now. Thanks, guys.
And yeah, we're back. So yeah, guys, lots of crazy reveals here. I actually want to talk a little bit first about what Dan was saying earlier for the 2B of World Gone Mad, because those titles are actually new to all of us here as well. So friggin' easily my favorite is The Evil Within. That one's freaking cool.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, 208 sounds like a freaking dope title. Also, I like that little tease, how Blake connects everything together. I'm actually very curious to see, like, what you mean by that.
Well, his character is going to be, exactly, like, he obviously is connected to all these kind of stories, and if anything, it's going to be why everything comes together, but we'll have to see what that is.
And remind me of the finale. It's in health and sickness, right?
Nope, in sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health. That one's actually a really unique title.
Yep, and I'm not going to say what that means. I mean, you know, that we'll just have to see, but it basically, just to give like a little hint, it is a very big, tragic story that is going to be told. That is, it's something I've been waiting to do ever since the books were created, and it's a part of the story that I've been very eager to get to, and I'm honestly very excited that we're almost there.
So what I'm thinking is, guys, we'll just we'll talk for like 20 more minutes, and then at the end of the stream, we'll drop the big news, as per se. Yeah, just like how we did last stream, where we kind of saved like the big reveal for last.
Sounds good.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like, yeah, kind of how you did that with announcing Man with No Name on the last stream, right?
Yep. Which, with this, I'm not even going to confirm if it's a new show, if it's, like, something else completely, if it's, like, a filmed RP. Like, I'm not confirming anything. We're just going to have to wait a few more minutes. And, it is a collaboration project, and we'll have to see, like, who's working on this and all that. I'm not saying anything, guys, because, honestly, this is going to shock you guys. Like, no one's going to see this reveal coming.
Exactly.
And neither am I. Like, though I'm part of the core, I have no idea what this is. I've been in the dark about it, so I'm gonna be just as shocked as you guys in the chat.
Yep. Well, yeah. I remember we came up with the idea a few days ago. We were talking, and we're like, you know what? Let's do this. And then we're just saying, yeah, you know what? Let's just post it on Instagram. Then we're just like, you know what? Let's save it for the frickin' live stream. We'll talk about it there.
Speaking of which, like I can say without giving it away, after this, be checking Megamatt's channel, Dan's channel, and my channel for a special preview for this thing that's coming up.
Yep.
Yep. We have a feeling you guys are really gonna like it.
It's
Yep.
something very different for the showrunner community. It's
That
honestly
is.
a very different concept from anything we've done before.
Oh yeah,
I think
that'll
it's
be cool.
totally new. Go ahead, Rowdy.
I think it'll be cool. I'm interested to see what it is because I feel like it's not going to be a show because that's like always like something that's very abundant in the community. So if it's something new, I'm curious to see what it is.
Yeah, like I said, could be a show, just could be a different genre.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
It's not-
I mean, the two main genres are crime and apocalypse in the community. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Which
guys, we'll just have to see.
gonna have to see. Yeah. I was about to say, friggin' apocalypse and crime. Those are like the two like prominent genres in the community.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
guys, I'm actually going to be writing a romance novel here soon
Oh,
called
yes.
The Life of Us, and basically it's going to be following this guy named John and a woman named Kate, and they happily fall in love and whatnot. I'm freaking, which is what an idiot would say. So,
oh my god.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, we're just like freaking. We're just like writing a showrunner community soap opera.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, not over my friggin' dead body, bruh.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll happily take Walking Dead World Beyond over that.
Man,
Yep.
I can't speak for the rest of these guys on here, but man, if y'all are sitting here waiting for Dan to make a romance series or a book series or anything, yeah, just keep going.
Guys, he's actually told us he's releasing one next year, so don't believe that.
Yeah.
Freaking.
Is it-
Man,
Who
that was supposed to be a
knows?
surprise.
Who
right.
knows?
Sorry, Dan.
Who knows? That could be the teaser at the end. No, I'm just kidding, guys.
yeah, he's like,
The romance. Okay, insert name of the famous romance show rewrites.
Ah, frick.
Man.
Oh, brother. Caillou season 3 rewrite, anyone? Oh no, Chosen.
No.
Man,
No,
if
that
you're
is-
chosen, if you want to do that, man, yeah, be my guest. I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Go ahead, Chosen. We have full faith in you, and hey, if you need intros for that, just hit me up, buddy.
Man, chosen dude, like I gotta be honest, man, your skills on that series so far, dude, you're blowing me away. Just keep up the great work, man.
Frig.
Killing off Gilbert, like who? That's like insane, dude.
Man, you take risks, dude.
Yeah.
man, I'm pumped. Well,
Agreed.
for everything.
Yeah.
Well, friggin', what else can I say? Friggin', oh yeah, friggin' Blood Diamond. That's actually something that me and you talked about for a couple weeks now, Rowdy. So now that that's publicly out there, it'll be nice to actually like discuss that more freely and kind of go over stuff more.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
obviously, when we're discussing stuff about the story, I want to keep it between us. But yeah, we can more
Of course.
discuss more directly about it. Like the fact that it's public that we're collaborating on it now.
That's actually something cool because I don't think, yeah, we've never collaborated on anything before, so this will be a first.
Well, for show, not for a show, not for shows. Like on streams, we collaborated, but never
Yeah.
for a show.
For like a writing project, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it will be awesome. And I actually will say one more thing. Blood Diamond will be premiering in early 2022.
Cool.
Awesome.
I can add just a little bit of a snippet of my from my end. So yeah, also guys, just really quick. I can say this. I can't say the character, but I will say this. Dan has officially been auditioned and has been casted as a character. What that character is, we shall see this season.
Yep.
Mm,
And
I'm just gonna say this, guys, because obviously we are like, we are still talking about it and all that stuff. But let's just say that, yeah, Wasteland. All of y'all that are wondering, because I'm sure when y'all are kind of like, hear this, probably like, wait, Dan, if you're part of the show, are you still gonna review it? And the answer to that is still yes. Obviously, I will not be able to, in reviews and stuff, make predictions. Obviously, like, I'm going to let you guys know that right off the bat. Like, predictions will be no more. But in terms of, like, reviewing the show, it'll be actually fun because I'll be able to talk about the episodes, and then whatever character I play, I'll be able to say like, yeah, you know, I can actually talk about a little bit of an experience and how it was, you know, doing certain scenes. So it's going to be different reviews than usual, but I think that's actually what's going to be unique about it. So I'm excited.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
and what I was gonna say is it's kind of like how, you know, if you guys watch the show The Crafting Dead by Jamie Minecraft, me and Matt acted as characters in it, but we still reviewed it. It's kind of the same situation.
Same scenario, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So for anybody that says like, you know, Dan, like there's no way you can review it. I'm still going to review it. It's just, if anything, it might be some of the most unique reviews on my channel because I'll be part of it and I can talk about kind of some experiences during some of those scenes. So it'll be fun.
Exactly.
Behind the scenes experiences, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of, in a way, if you think, it's almost like I do the intros for Old Got Mad, but I still help, you know, I still like review with like Matt and Kay when they're doing the reviews from now on, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, like, I will say this too, another casting actually that again, not going to say what this character is, just because I don't want to get into spoilers. But Rowdy also has been officially casted for a characters for season 4, so that is going to be another thing.
Bringing the whole core in on this.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, obviously can't say in terms of who I'm playing, but I'm honestly really excited to be in the show, because I mean, I filmed like a little bit in the season 3 finale, just some cannon fodder, and just with that, it was a blast. No pun intended. So playing like an actual like a more persistent character is gonna be a lot of fun.
Man.
Oh man,
Yes.
yeah.
How could we forget such phenomenal lines from 309 like, I'm gonna cut you down like a
No.
Christmas tree.
Best rowdy moments, guys.
Yep.
Yeah. You played good cannon fodder, bro. I'll give it to you.
Perfect. Yeah. Oh, can I get the Emmy for that?
Oh yeah, you get an Emmy right here, bro.
Yeah.
Best
Anime.
best cannon fodder.
Yeah. Frick.
And I just remember, you know, like I had the freaking Luke kid Stranger Things skin, and then freaking that character was like, oh, I swear I've seen that kid before.
Oh yeah, friggin' Samson's like, I think I've seen that kid somewhere before, and then it just cuts back to like being all like serious again.
Yeah, I remember that day. I went to go get a drink after performing like a scene. I went to go get a drink of water. I come back. Rowdy's in the Lucas skin. Matt's in the Samson skin, and Rowdy and Matt is like, so Kate. So I want to tell you, we should tell you about something. I'm like, what? We're gonna do a little Easter egg to Stranger Things. I'm like, oh brother, whatever.
And it happened, and it's in the final
Yeah.
cut.
I'm like,
you
go ahead.
catch
Why
that?
not?
Did you catch that, Dan?
No, I honestly didn't.
I know. It was last minute too. I was just looking for like some separatist skins, you know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Something that would work. So I had to change my skin every like character I played, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you watch my death predictions video for Dan's Fear the Walking Dead Season 5 rewrites? No, but I'll be sure to check it out pretty soon.
Yeah,
guess you
and
could say they were
I do
killer.
appreciate you doing that.
Yeah. Man, freaking... Actually, I forgot I was gonna do this, too. I forgot, like, we were gonna do this. But I was actually gonna do a minor segment here. You guys can chime in whenever. It's not like a cut-off thing or anything. But I was actually gonna go over some of the 4B rewrites. I was gonna talk about my thoughts on that.
No. Have you finished them?
Yeah, I finished it, and I gotta say, Dan, 415's the best episode of the whole rewrites for me.
Awesome.
I honestly, yeah, same for me. My second is 411. Finale.
411's great. But the finale, I'm telling you, Dan, you freaking shocked me here, dude. I told you about this the day I watched it. When you have freaking Colby Manifi's character attack Morgan for a split second, I'm like, he freaking brought Ginny in this. Are you kidding me, dude?
Yo,
and then you
no,
reveal the
dude,
character's completely different. I'm like, oh my dude.
Yeah. Which I'll
Ginny.
just say, like, the actually character is exclusive to the rewrites. Like, that character will not be in anything else, so that character is exclusive to the rewrites. And I'm just gonna say, like, honestly, it's something I wanted to do just because I wanted to take the character out of there, but I'm like, okay, how can we remix this? And I'm like, you know what? Let's freak people out at the same time.
Oh my god. I mean,
Well, you
I'm
done
glad that, I mean, it's funny because obviously I don't think Matt or Kayla understand, but the name Ashley is actually an Easter egg.
hmm Yeah, well, I mean, I could say this because, I mean, honestly, I think this would just be a cool fact for anybody that doesn't know, but that is her character's name in the Boys series, which is on like an Amazon Prime show, and that is her name, so it's a direct reference to that show.
I
Cool.
love that
I'll
show,
just
man.
say,
The Boys is one of my favorite
I'll
shows
just-
of all time. No joke.
yeah, honestly, and her character in the Boys is just way better than Virginia.
Yep.
Yeah, I agreed.
Ashley is an amazing character in the Fear the Walking Dead rewrites. Yep. Off to a very good start, I'll say. Another thing, though, oh man, I feel like you're playing mind games here still. You mentioned that she has a sister. You don't reveal who that is. I'm like, damn it.
Please don't bring in Coda.
All I'm gonna say about the sister character is that Proctor makes it sound in the finale like the sister has been really like causing some problems for them, and he does say that he handled it. So let's see what the hell he means by handled it.
I don't think he killed her.
She's been Janice.
We'll see.
Man, I'm just glad you kept Proctor around. I was getting a little worried in 416 when you killed Asher. I'm like, almost feels like we're starting to kill them all off now. But then when Proctor survives, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We're gonna get more of him next season.
Yep.
Yeah,
Not
now
only
we
are we
have-
going to get more of him in season 5, but we're also adding, which I can say this now because it's been almost about a week, but we're also adding Jeff Bridges to the cast. We're adding a character played by Jeff Bridges in season 5, which that character, obviously, like I've said before in my segment, I've written a few episodes out of this season. I am, honestly, it's my most pumped up thing of anything rewrite related. Honestly, to show you guys what I got planned for this guy is, I can't wait.
Yeah, plus you have the end is the beginning group coming in, so.
I will say this. Someone is spray painting the end as the beginning, but we have not confirmed a group or anything. We see someone is doing it. We'll have to see what that goes to.
Yeah. I mean, Matt, I actually want to know, since now all 8 episodes are around and you've seen them, what's your favorite intro?
Favorite intro? Finale.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah, it's funny because I remember I made that intro like months before like the season even started. So that I thought Virginia was gonna be in the rewrite.
I scared him too, man. And then I'm gonna be honest though, just for my opinion, for me personally, my favorite intro is actually 415. There's something about
Same.
the look of it with like the hills and stuff. You got Althea there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
a cool
blood.
one. Here's actually
Well,
a
that-
prediction I'm going to put out here, Dan, for the end is the beginning that you're doing. I think you're really going to remix it like you did with, obviously, the Ginny character now being someone completely different. What I think you're going to do is the end is the beginning is just going to be one man, and I think that's going to be Jeff Bridges' character. I think he's going to be the one doing it.
Yeah, well,
Interesting.
I think
Well, we'll have to see.
I don't think Dan's doing the nuke. I think like the whole that nuke stuff is just out of the question. I think like the idea of the end is the beginning will be there, but it's gonna have a way different. The end is the beginning is gonna have a different meaning.
It's gonna probably
Wow.
have a different meaning. And another thing that I'm actually gonna predict, which, man, this would be crazy, is I think Teddy is gonna either be written off completely, or Jeff Bridges is gonna be Teddy. But I think Nick Stahl as Riley will still be around.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see. All I'm going to say about that is that the group itself, I'm not going to answer anything, but I will say that Season 5 itself, we're delving into a little bit of a darker tone than the original show did, is that, you know, obviously we don't have the Pioneers, we have the Proctors, and we're going to have some original stuff that's only in these rewrites, because we obviously have original characters in this too. So, you know, we got characters like Amelia and obviously Jeff Bridges' character and stuff like that are going to have their own stories that are going to be exclusive to this.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because Dan, I'm assuming like this was all written before we got 608, right? 609, right? That's fair?
609. Oh yes, yes. This was all
What's the
written
review?
before. Actually, Season 5 was not though. Season 5 was.
I know.
concepts, though, I will say were created beforehand. So that's one thing I
I'm
can
talking
say.
about 4B. Mainly 4B I'm referring to, so it was like, with the whole, like, Ashley's sister, like, I don't know, like, if you would have made a daughter, but...
Oh no, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I never wanted to do the daughter storyline. I hate the
Yeah,
twist. I mean, hell,
it's
just watch
dumb,
my
yeah.
reviews. You'll know I could not stand it.
Yeah, that's my only issue with 609. Besides that, I love that episode.
Yeah.
Walker Dead has a prediction for the rewrites. Jeff Bridges' character and Emil the Headhunter are part of the End is the Beginning group in the rewrites.
Well, obviously I can't answer aside from just I can confirm this though. Yes, Emil is a character in season 5. Well, we'll see what his role is.
Okay, that just gave me a new prediction here, and this is what I think is going to happen now. I think Emil is going to be working with the Proctors. I don't think he's going to be a Proctor. I think he's going to be still like a headhunter. However, now that you've got like Emil coming in, which you just confirmed, you got Jeff Bridges, and it's the beginning, and the Proctors, I'm starting to see how this is going to play out now. This is just my overall prediction. Emil still dies in episode 1. I don't see you keeping him around. The Proctors are all killed off, except for Proctor John in 5A. I feel like Proctor John is going to stick around and almost be like a Negan type of character. And then he'll actually like be a prisoner for a while during the End is the Beginning stuff. And then maybe eventually he gets like a Negan style kind of redemption arc.
Well, I won't answer any of that, but all I'll say is good predictions, and I'll say that this season's full of surprises, so who knows where it goes.
I mean, we know, obviously we know the Proctors have to sell them something. I mean, we know they have Lawson, right?
Well, we've seen Lawton in the trailer. We'll have to see how that's connected to anything, but yeah.
I mean, I wonder, like, I doubt this is likely, but like, I wonder if they still have the Bazaar, and if we're gonna see that in season 5. That would be. I know it's unlikely, but if that's the case, that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, we go back to some classic Fear locations potentially. That'd be cool.
That was one of the most interesting concepts for a community in the franchise.
The stadium, like not stadium, but like the round
The
of
Bazaar from season 3.
Yeah, it's a stadium.
I like that place. Yeah.
It's cool. Kind of how like it's like trading. It's like a trading post, and like there's like that. There's like a death thing.
It didn't even feel apocalyptic in there.
I liked it. Yeah, it's almost Commonwealth before we get the Commonwealth.
It was cool.
Which, actually bringing that up kind of does lead me to something else, though, because I know this has been the number one alarming question that people have been having about the rewrites, and obviously I'm not going to confirm anything, but I'm just going to kind of say this for everybody that's watching. I know y'all have had questions about Madison. I know that's been the question because, I mean, the main show's had the questions, and now the rewrites have that same question. I'm not confirming she's dead. I'm not confirming that, but I'm not confirming she's alive either. So we will just have to see when the show returns. But all I'm going to say is that it's not impossible, and in some ways it's not possible. We'll have to see.
So what you're saying is no one's gone until they're gone.
Thank you, Rowdy.
Chosen One is asking Rowdy, have you started making intros for season 5 of the rewrites for Dan?
I have not, and Dan, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I will confirm they are going to be happening. However, production on them has not started at this time, and they're not going to be starting for a bit. But in terms of if they...
Yeah, go ahead.
I think his mic cut off.
My mic cut off. My mic cut off. But yeah, in terms of if they are going to happen, yes. But in terms of, like, have they started or when they'll start, they have not, and I'm not sure.
Well, just for y'all to answer any of those like questions, obviously the show returns in 2022. I'm not going to say when, but it is going to be, a good bit before we see season 5 happen. And obviously, I'm just going to say this, we've only had a good few episodes of season 5 written. So I'm still working out who exactly is even going to be on these intros. So that is all to kind of say. It's in planning right now. That's all I can say. So in terms of production on those or Rowdy, I've talked with them. We're gonna do them, but yeah, it's gonna be a few months for sure, guys.
We got World Gone Mad. Don't worry, guys. You want intros? World Gone Mad still has 6 more episodes coming to you.
which they are amazing, guys. I'm just gonna say that. So very excited for y'all to see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus I brought some new stuff. Thanks to a good friend of mine named Dusky. If you're watching this, man, by any chance, a huge shout out to you, bro. And he's honestly taught me so many awesome things. And my intros, honestly, I think Dan can agree with this, and everybody, all of the other people in the court here who have seen my recent work, they look almost exactly like your intros now.
They look better, yeah.
Yep, they do.
You've done a great
I
job.
wouldn't say better. I wouldn't say better. Just more exact, I'd say.
Nah, they look better than your old work.
Well, old than my old work, yeah, but not better than the actual pure intros. I'd say more on par.
Yeah. Alright, see the chat here. Dan, please keep Emil the Headhunter around and kill off Proctor John. Please do Dakota justice.
All I'm gonna say, I mean, I can't answer any of these questions aside from, I mean, I'm gonna go with the cliche here, guys. Honestly, you could either completely hate what I'm about to say, or you know, I don't know. What you can take this whatever way you want. No one's safe, so anybody could die at any point in time. We'll have to see.
I think I do think you're gonna kill off Emil personally, because I think 501. It's gonna be mostly like 601. It's not. I don't think you're gonna change much. Besides, the only real difference will be at the end. Instead of Virginia, it's gonna be Proctor John.
Well, even that we'll have to see. But I will say this, though. I will say this actually, just to kind of get y'all's minds kind of going a little bit more. The story of 601. I'm not going to say how close it is. I'll just say 501 as an episode has a lot of rewrite original stuff. So we'll see what that is.
Ooh.
Friggin' right. Okay, so there's like a lot of new stuff in there.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not going to give you guys just the same darn premiere. There is a lot of tweaking in the story.
Cool. I actually want to see how this one holds up to 601, because, man, 601 is a Walking Dead masterpiece in my opinion, so I want to see, like, what you tweak, like, what you change around and stuff.
I'm working hard on that episode. There are still things I'm tweaking in the writing right now just to perfect it.
Cool, dude.
601, it's a top 10 Walking Dead franchise episode.
Well, it's my number 9.
Nice.
That's where I'd have it. If Luciana, and Sherry dies, I will riot.
Well, like I just said a few minutes ago, anybody could die. But actually, I will actually say this too. This is another thing I can say about the rewrites that I haven't mentioned already. Sherry, as I've already confirmed, is going to be in this. That's not like any kind of secret. But I'll just say Sherry's story. It's going to be very different. It's going to be almost in a way you could say Sherry's story is going to be rewrite original. But what that is, we'll see.
Man, Dan, just check all those off as deaths. Okay, I'm done.
Oh my god.
I mean, one thing, in the trailer, we see Althea firing the flare, so I'm assuming we're going to see Isabel back.
Well, we'll see.
And hopefully, if she comes back, I hope she actually comes back. Well, who knows? Maybe in a few months, Dan will be telling me to make an intro out of her. So. And
we'll also have to see if that great, really just nice guy CRM soldier's back as well. We'll have to see.
Darren, frick that guy.
Oh my god. Yo, what if, like, I know this is unlikely, but, like, what if Darren is, like, the pilot from, that took Rick?
Oh, that'd be a cool twist. Yeah, because he mentions he mentions the junkyard, that's right.
Yeah. So what if it's, like, the guy, like, do you have an A or a B? Like, I doubt, like, it would really be able to be connected, you know, since obviously I doubt we're going to be seeing the junkyard in the rewrites, and I doubt we'll be seeing Rick Grimes in the rewrites, but...
Oh, we saw him in 416.
Yeah, I don't know if that would just be something, like, I feel like that would be something that Dan could just confirm as an Easter egg.
The Darren, I'll just say is, I'm just gonna say, he is a character that, I will say this, his character arc is not over. It's absolutely not over, but again, you know, where that goes, we'll just have to see. I'm not gonna say anything aside from that, but his character arc is far from over.
Of course.
So he knew Jada, so...
well, yes, that I can confirm, because he obviously talked about how damn annoying she was, and now she only knew 50% of English, so yes.
50%? Dude, that's generous. Come on, it's at least, like, it's like 10%.
Well, the dude's already an asshole, so let's have him be at least a tad bit nice.
Oh, man, frick. Dan, what did you think of my ideas for original characters for Season 5 of the Fear the Walking Dead rewrites?
Well, I'm always glad to hear predictions, and I'm always glad to hear thoughts and stuff like that. So, of course, I always like hearing feedback, and we'll have to see how things go. Absolutely.
Cool. Chosen says, I like Darren and find him interesting.
Thanks, man. Well, yeah, I can now honestly, because for some reason, it feels like Amelia's group and, the exception of a few other characters, I almost sometimes forget, just because he's only been in one episode, that it's like, yeah, he is a rewrite original character, but again, we'll have to see what he's connected to. So maybe he is, or maybe he's just something else that's been fleshed out.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
I like that you expanded on that, Dan. Like, because the season 7 rewrites for Walking Dead, there wasn't a single rewrite original character, right?
No, which, like I said a few minutes ago, season 8 though, I am bringing in some original concepts. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
How would you see what you do with that? How would you see what you do with that, man?
And I can already say this too: Morgan Jones during the Whisper arc is going to be happening. So we'll see how.
Well, honestly, this is my most hyped thing in terms of that. Yeah, Morgan during the Whispers will be cool, but bruh, friggin' Dwighty boy during the Whispers.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's mostly going to be adapted, similar to Carl. They're mostly going to get what they had in the comics. I'm sure Dwight will have some different stuff. I mean, one thing I do see in the trailer, Dan uses a clip from Fear Season 6 with Dwight in the cabin. I'm sure it's just like, just for a relation of a scene, but I wonder if like some kind of stuff from Fear will be used for this in some small capacity, like maybe with Sherry or something. Maybe the outcast. I doubt this. Maybe like almost an outcast type group that's like trying to fight the Whisperers.
Some minor stuff, yes, in terms of like pictures and like visuals and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna say, to speak on that scene with Dwight, he obviously is not home right now. We can see he's out there, and we'll have to see who the hell is at his window. So we'll see.
Here's my prediction.
I wonder if Sherry.
Here's my prediction. I think it's gonna be a remix of The Highwaymen.
Cool.
Ooh, that's good. That's actually a good one, Matt.
Yeah.
By remix, I gotta ask you, like, good guys or bad guys?
Start off as villains, then they ease in as good guys, and I could see Ozzy actually sticking around and being a major character during the Whisper storyline.
Cool.
Yeah, Ozzy. Look, I love Season 9, but what a fucking waste of a character.
Oh, the actor, too, was a waste, because that dude's in a lot of stuff, and, well, I'm not even gonna lie, when I saw him, and I was like, oh, it's a big actor, shit, this guy's not gonna be around long, and then he gets piked, and I'm like, yeah, there it is.
There it is.
The actor, yeah, when you're like, oh yeah, the actor's in a lot of... Well, no fucking shit, he wasn't around for so long. Christ, I mean... Why does Fear seem to be able to have more big actors? Like, they were able to have, like, Garrett Dillahunt for, like, 3 seasons.
And now they got Keith.
Massive actor. Yeah, they got Keith, they had John Glover, Nick Stahl. Like, sure, they only had those two for a few episodes, but the thing
I'd
is,
say the
like,
biggest star The Walking Dead's had in overall is Robert Patrick.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's, like...
That's big.
That's like above Game of Thrones here.
Well, yeah, because he's like one of the most iconic film villains of all time. So, yeah, it was crazy that they got him. Which, man, I know this is a long time away, and I don't even know if Danny would even know about this yet. But, man, if you do a Season 9 rewrites, I wonder if you'll have Maze or anything like that.
I will say this, because I haven't said these words, and obviously this leads to this conclusion. I don't think this is really any kind of surprise. Season 8 ain't the final season. What I've set my goal to is that, and I'm going to say this now because I've said this many, many months ago, and I don't even think people probably remember this. Guys, with the rewrites, I have in my mind right now an ending for my Walking Dead show. Like, in my interpretation of it, I have an ending. I know the way it ends. But what season? It's not Season 8, and we'll have to see what season it is. But a 9, yeah, that's going to happen.
Man, you know who you should cast, Dan, for a future character, like Fear rewrites or Walking Dead rewrites? You should cast Giancarlo Esposito.
That would be cool.
imagine him on the. Imagine that dude on The Walking Dead.
Yep.
Like,
And I will
imagine if
say
he was
though,
like Pope.
this is the one thing though I will say about the rewrites, and I try to keep this as realistic as I can. If I was actually writing it, if we actually had a real budget, how would I work around that kind of budget? So I'm not going to bring on like 10,000 famous actors because obviously I can't do that. But you know, I'm trying to keep it as real as I can. In other words, but we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah. Man, I just have to acknowledge this. I just have to. Friggin', you have an ending written out for your Walking Dead show, and the frickin' main show, final season. If for anyone that doesn't know this, guys, AMC don't have an ending plan. They have no clue what the ending is yet.
I know, it's ridiculous. You know what's funny? It's I feel like that we haven't even seen the ending either, and honestly, I feel Dan's gonna somehow have a better ending.
Oh man, welcome to the stream, Dom.
Welcome. But
we're just talking Walking Dead rewrites.
I'm just gonna say this because you know, I feel like I owe this to you guys. The ending, obviously, like the full script is not written, but I know where the story's going. I know the end point, and I've known it for a while now.
Man.
The fact that you have an ending written out and like AMC don't. Well, I don't know if this is AMC's fault or Kang's fault, but it's like whoever's fault it is. I'm like, bruh, you guys got to get an ending going here. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm just saying this right now. The ending of the rewrites, that's the thing. When the ending comes out, it'll be after The Walking Dead is done. Absolutely. Like, Walking Dead will be done at that point. But that's the thing. It's going to be a rewrite original stuff. So a lot of the stuff is probably not going to be anything like the ending of Walking Dead.
Awesome. Yeah, I could see season 9 being completely your own stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how far we get into the Whisper arc in 8. So, yep.
Yeah. Honestly,
I don't see that
I'm
being
excited.
wrapped up in 8.
I'm faithful. I'm faithful for it though. I'm not worried for it at all.
Thanks, dude.
All right, let me see here. In about 10 minutes, we'll drop that reveal.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. So one thing with the rewrites, obviously, I think one thing is Dwight will have his like clear season 6 look.
Oh yeah, that I can already confirm, and I mean Sherry's gonna look pretty similar as well. And I can actually confirm this because I will just say Morgan is going to look very different as well too. We're gonna have a new look for him.
Cool.
In the Walking Dead rewrites or the Fear rewrites?
In the Walking Dead rewrites.
Wait, you said Sherry?
No, Morgan.
No, but you mentioned Morgan and Dwight and Sherry. Did you just drop something on accident?
No, I haven't because we're gonna have we're gonna have Dwight, we're gonna have Sherry, we're gonna have Morgan.
Awesome.
Cool.
Curious to see what they look like. Curious to see what they curious to see what you pull with them. Honestly, I'm just excited to see where you go with the rewrites because obviously you said these are like the Whispers are even darker in your version.
They're basically the Whispers, except not toned down in an AMC type of way, I guess. Like, there's a lot more I do with them, but I'm not gonna really say too much about that.
They're not Disney down like AMC does.
AMC didn't they didn't completely just take out the brutality. They absolutely showed some of it, but let's just say I add some stuff. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, there was just something about the Whispers in the comics. They just have more of a sense of brutality. Like, you can tell, like, they don't give a fuck in the comics. It just feels like, I don't know, you can tell, like, there's, like, ones with doubts in it. Like, you can tell Alpha just doesn't feel as strong a leader in the show as she does in the comics.
Plus, we're also blending in, Glenn with the Whispers as well, too, which is going to be another
that's
fun one.
right.
Yep.
I forgot about that. But this is how I always look at Alpha and Beta on the show. Alpha, I don't know, she wasn't great in the comic either. In the show, she is better, I'll give her that. She got like a minor upgrade, where Beta, on the other hand, man, they made him great. Like, honestly, no complaints from me for TV Beta. I freaking love TV Beta.
Agreed.
He's the best villain. He's the best villain in the show.
Governor for me still, but TV Beta's up there for sure.
Yeah, actually, I can agree with Governor, though. I mean, legit, and I mean this. Like, I literally said this in the Evolution video today. I'm just like, I can't find any flaws. And that's just me. Keep in mind, that's just my opinion. I don't have any flaws with TV Governor. I seriously don't.
Yeah.
I love how they made him almost a bit sympathetic, too. in some of the
The sympathy frickin' is lost after he kills Herschel for me, dude. After that, I'm like, yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah,
I
like
agree, I'm
minor
just saying,
sympathy
though.
for 406, and then 407. I was like, okay, fuck you.
He's a
Exactly.
dick again.
I like what they did there. How they made him a bit sympathetic, so you kind of sympathize with them, and then they just slap you in the face like, yeah, no, this guy ain't getting redeemed.
Exactly.
Yeah. Alright, let's check the time here. About 5 more, we'll drop the big news.
Sounds good.
Awesome, man. So can't wait for the rewrites to return.
Heck yeah, dude.
Man. WGM for me, though. Friggin', that's what I'm hyped for. That's, like, my favorite thing you do on the channel.
Thanks, dude. Well, I mean, yeah, and, yeah, I mean, I've said this countless times already, but I'll say it again. Guys, when the stream's done, there'll be an exclusive sneak peek. Oh, by the way, not a sneak peek, sneak peeks. Yeah, we're getting 2 clips tonight, guys. So, yeah, 2 clips of
nice.
2B.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Are you gonna tell us what episode they're? Will they be from 207 or could they be from any episode?
Whatever episode you think is what it'll be.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, curious to see what the thumbnails will look like for some of them. Would be from the episodes, you know.
Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna drop that little bombshell real quick. Yeah, we got 2 clips, so that's that.
Friggin' right. Plus, we got we got that clip dropping pretty soon.
Yeah, so guys, yeah, we're getting a triple upload on my channel tonight, so.
Very, very rare for you.
Yeah.
Dan, FYI, some of those videos might not get recommended to people since I think you only get recommended 3 videos a day from each channel.
It's fine, honestly.
Just go to your sub box, dude.
Exactly.
No, that's the thing, man.
What do you mean?
That's the thing. Let's say, okay, let's say, for example, I upload 4 intros today, right?
Yeah.
Let's say I uploaded, Fear Season 3 intros, episode 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Yeah.
You would get the notifications for 1, 3, and 4, right? But even though I uploaded 4, you wouldn't get the notification for it. You would have to go to my channel to see it. And it's like a way it's something YouTube did to combat spam.
Well, I mean, the videos are going to be up on the channel, so if people want to see it, they can just go to it.
Exactly.
We'll just say this, all right? If you guys want to see his clips, and if there's not 3 of them there, go to his channel and go to his profile or whatever, and you'll see it. There you go. That problem fixed.
Awesome.
Yep.
And so, announcement time.
Announcement time. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, guys. So this is something that myself, Dan's Reviews, and Wasteland World Official have been waiting to announce to you guys. And yeah, here we go. Me and my 2 good friends here, we're gonna be doing a podcast.
Yep.
We're gonna be doing a podcast, and it's gonna be a very unique concept. The title is called Shit We Don't Like. And basically, it's going to be a weekly podcast starting next Friday. And basically, we're just going to be discussing stuff that's going on in that week and kind of just giving our thoughts on stuff. And to kind of give you an idea of what our first topic is, we're going to be discussing Stranger Things.
Which, by the title of the podcast, guys, Shit We Don't Like, that gives you a little idea of what our discussion is going to be like this Friday. So, yep.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Yeah.
So, how is it going to be presented? Is it going to be like a video, like a pre-recorded thing, or is it going to be streamed?
What we're planning is pre-recorded, so we can edit it and put all that nice handy-dandy stuff in there.
So it's almost like a pre-recorded. It's almost like a pre-recorded. It's like the streams we do, but like pre-recorded.
Yeah, and it'll be filmed with face cams on Discord to make it feel more like an actual talk show.
Yep.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
You'll have me, and basically, like, just on my end, you'll always, guys, you'll see me sit in my Dan's Reviews background, so get a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
World Beyond Season 1 when?
Oh yeah. Eventually, we're trying to kind of just discuss like recent stuff for now, though.
And it's going to be a lot of like just going topics during the week. Like it's not. Yes, it will be planned, but a lot of the stuff, whatever we want to rant about, whatever we want to talk about, like that we don't like throughout that week, we'll just be like, hey, let's talk about this one this week. It's going to be that.
Exactly.
Yep. And one more thing we're going to put out there, guys, is we will have one guest star every month. There'll be 4 episodes a month, so 1 out of 3 episodes each month will have a guest.
Yep.
Exactly. And who will that be? Who knows?
We'll have to talk about it.
We will see.
Yep. And if you guys are wondering, I will go ahead and confirm this, because it's not. We'll just say this and stuff. This is solely going to be focused on, like stuff we don't like, absolute stuff we don't like. So politics and religion will not be a part of this.
No, this is strictly for entertainment purposes only.
Exactly.
Yep. And I don't think I need to say this, but I'll just say it just in case y'all don't know. We're not going to discuss things we like, obviously, because the title is shit we don't like. So anything that you guys want to bring up that's positive, we'll definitely discuss it, but it'll be in something else. This is a place for us to go where we want to just get stuff off our chest, basically.
If we feel like we're just in, like, what we just saw was complete pure garbage, and we just are like we gotta talk about this. Boom.
Yeah. So let's say, for example, I'm going to use this as an example because, let's just use this as a simple example here. Let's say Season 7 of Fear kills off another John Dory type character, and they just completely fuck up the show like they did last season. You damn well know we'll probably end up bitching about that. So there's a little kind of idea of what it's going to be like.
Yep. Which, like I was saying earlier, we were hitting towards it the entire stream. That's the final clip that'll be uploaded on all our channels. You're going to get to see a very, very minor look at it. It's not a look at the podcast, but rather the intro.
Yep.
Exactly.
Ooh. Oh, so, I actually thought of something. What if, like, you also put these on, like, Anchor or something? Anchor is, like, I'm pretty sure that's, like, a podcast software.
Yeah, we could always look into it, right? Or even Spotify, YouTube. Like, obviously, we gotta plan it. Like, we're not gonna, like, plan everything out on stream here. But, like, when we get the time, we're gonna discuss it. And next Friday, guys, expect episode 1, which will be our thoughts on Stranger Things as a whole. Also, the Season 4 sneak peek thoughts.
Exactly.
Which,
or sneak trailer, or whatever you want to call it.
I will kind of say this as well too, is that this is just, like, guys, kind of an intro. It's not like Matt said, it's not a clip at the actual, like, podcast. It's just the intro that I made, and I want you guys to all, like, get a experience. Like, it's basically something I threw together for y'all to get a decent concept of what it's like.
Yeah,
exactly.
Which looks amazing.
And I'll say this, and I'll say this too, like if you guys are, like, thinking, like, say for some reason, like, I'm just going to use this for an example. Another comic comes out, and you're like, oh man, let's see, I'm going to go on Megamat's channel real quick and see if he has a live stream up talking about how much he hates it. You're not going to find it, because I'll tell you why. We're going to be doing it on the podcast.
Shit, yeah.
So, practically, guys, to kind of give you perspective on it, this is more than likely how things will be going now. Negative stuff discussed on the podcast. Positive stuff, live streams.
Exactly.
The only thing that will be negative, I basically will just say, and I'm sure Matt can even attest to this, is still the weekly streams, like, a lot of that, like, that honest opinions, like, all that stuff's going to happen. But just another place for us to rant and just kind of add on to our thoughts is really what this is going to be about.
Yep, exactly.
And I'll say this too, like, if you guys don't like our opinions and stuff, and that's perfectly fine if you guys don't like it and stuff. But here's the thing, like, if you guys absolutely just message us and DM us, like, saying, oh, yo, you guys are stupid, mad crap for this, you guys are idiots. Don't be doing that crap, because we ain't gonna be down for that stuff.
However, we are always open for an open discussion. Like, say you're a big fan of Stranger Things, and you're like, I actually really like this show. Like, and I don't really see your points, but like still a great podcast or whatever. Be like, yeah, dude, like love to hear why you like it. Like obviously everyone's entitled to their thoughts and opinions, and I always enjoy hearing the other side of things.
Same.
Yeah.
I love hearing the other side of things, and I love, and that's really what we're trying to do here, guys. And I think I've had to say this a couple times, and I'm going to use it as an example for this as well, too. You know, if you don't agree with what we said or anything like that, it's really, we don't want to hear any rude comments. That is not what we're about. We're not here to, raise hell. We are here to just have a good time, talk about, what's on our minds that week and what we don't, shit we don't like. And honestly, if there's anybody that wants to completely just, say like, hey, you guys are stupid, I'm going to use as an example or anything like that, it just, honestly, guys, just keep the negative comments to yourself. That would definitely be much appreciated.
Yep, negative comments. Absolutely. Well, yeah, like negative attacking comments will be ignored. They won't be responded to or anything. But like, obviously, say you disagree with an opinion on the podcast, and you state your argument, say like why you like it or something, that is more than welcome.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, guys, we are very excited to share this first episode with you guys. Filming should begin for episode 1 very soon.
Yep.
And
Awesome.
man, it's something fresh and new for the community, and yeah, guys, we're expanding our horizons here, if you will.
We sure
Exactly.
I like that.
And
it's something new.
Exactly.
And like just kind of think of it as like, it's kind of like our downtime stuff. Me, Matt, Dan, Rowdy, all of us we're so hard at work every day. Writing these shows and filming them and stuff. And you never really get it. I mean, we get chances, but in like parties and stuff. But why not share that to the public? To talk about crap like we absolutely just cannot stand, and we just want to just complain about it.
Well,
Exactly.
guys, just to give you guys kind of a minor rundown of what it is, because this is just obviously what we do, like Wasteland just said, is that obviously we all work very hard on our stuff, but we do always like to chill, obviously all of us as friends, and we like to kind of talk and communicate, do all the, the regular good stuff. But we kind of discovered recently that a lot of this stuff we would like to share with you guys, like kind of the downtime, like Wasteland was saying, and how we kind of how we play off each other too, like just kind of how we all talk and how we all kind of discuss stuff. And that's why we're doing this, is to give you guys kind of a little bit of a behind the scenes look at what we're like, without the entertainment, with all that stuff, and just us kind of chilling and having a good time and talking about the shit we don't like.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
But it's almost like a behind the scenes of the community, I guess, in a way.
That plus you get to hear more in-depth opinions from us. Also, I think like we're all in agreement towards this, Wasteland and Dan. The only things we'll be covering here is entertainment, whether that be
Absolutely.
movies, TV shows, comics, video games, books, you name it. Anything entertainment-wise is welcome, but real life stuff, no. We don't want to discuss that here.
Yeah.
We're just trying to have fun with this. We don't want to be discussing actual
Political.
terrible stuff.
I agree.
We don't want to discuss politics, religion, we don't want to be discussing that stuff. But, entertainment, that is what we're doing here. And that's that. We're just, we want to entertain folks.
And if you guys are gonna be
absolutely.
if you guys are gonna maybe come to the stream and kind of be like, oh man, I wonder what if they are gonna talk about something some kind of big drama that's happening in the core and stuff. What if that's oh man, I wonder if we're not gonna be doing any of that, guys. That's stuff we want to keep here in the core.
No.
If there
Exactly.
is.
That's
No.
what we want to do too. We all like to chill. We're all very good friends, and we like to all kind of just talk and speak our minds, but about entertainment. But guys, that's the word, entertainment. And that's what we really want to make clear here is that real life stuff. We want to, as a showrunner community, and this is one thing I'm sure Matt, Wasteland, Rowdy, and could all agree with, is that the entertainment that we provide you guys with all of our shows and all the stuff that we like to do, we always really, one intention, at least I can speak for me here, I always like to entertain people and give people shows and write stuff that can kind of distract them if they're having a bad day or stuff like that. They can watch our shows and stuff like that. But essentially, that's what we're doing with this. We like to chill and have a good time and just kind of talk about regular stuff. So real life stuff that is in the word entertainment. We want to keep it strictly something for you guys to watch. If you guys, are having a bad day, you can just pop on some stuff like that. That is what we're about.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah, which I think it'll be a fun watch. I'm sure it could definitely be funny sometimes. Can't wait to see what you do for
we're gonna
it.
have some good stuff in this, man. I'll just say that.
For the Stranger Things one, are you gonna be talking about each season as a whole, or just the overall show? Because I know that some of you actually liked the first season.
We shall see.
We will see. We will see how everything goes on the Friday.
Yeah.
Here, I will say some of my quick opinions on Stranger Things. I actually think season 1 is actually really freaking good. I can't really complain about it. Season 2 is an okay follow-up, and season 3 has its moments, but it's just really whatever.
Yeah. Well, like we said, we'll discuss our thoughts on it coming up this Friday.
Yep, and yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep on reminding you guys, just an occasional reminder. If you guys want to see this sneak peek for it, go to Dance Reviews channel, my channel, or megamatt's channel, and if you guys want to follow me on Instagram and see it there, it's just called Wasteland World Official, Wasteland World Productions, my bad, and it should be up on there very soon. So. Yeah,
as soon as the stream's done, guys, we'll be revealing that, and I'm actually going to check the time here. We'll be live for about 5 more minutes, guys.
Yep.
Sounds good. And then I'll be releasing like I said, 2 new clips of WGM for y'all, so I'll do that.
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm down
to watch that. I'm down to watch that all together, but after I watch all those, I'm probably going to dip for the night.
That's all good, yeah.
All good.
So, yeah, that's the big reveal. Man. Something else I just want to say, friggin', it's not indirectly about the podcast, but just, this is the first thing, in my opinion, that feels new and inventive for the community. Before this, it was just oh yeah, just the shows and the live streams, that's it. But now there's a podcast, which, that, in my opinion, gives us a chance to really frickin' go places. Because, with a podcast, you can do so much. It's almost an edited live stream in a way. You have an intro, you can have, background music, maybe pop some pictures up every now and then about the topic you're talking about. Man, it's going to be so much fun. And, it's going to be great to have, the occasional guest star on and stuff.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
My goal one day, keep this in mind, guys, this is just, eventually, hopefully. One day, I'd love to have, even a Walking Dead cast member maybe could come on or something.
That'd be cool.
I mean, I know, some of you have, spoken a bit on, through, on Instagram with some of the actors, so who knows, maybe you could convince one of them to join in.
Exactly.
And, well, all I can say, guys, is, I am very happy to see the community growing more and more, and it's gonna get places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Next big step, boys.
This is the most unique thing of the community, I'd say. It's something completely new. It's not a show. It's not something with a story. It's more just something that just whatever happens, happens.
Yep. Exactly.
And
coming up next year, guys, actually, is a showrunner community core member puzzle. You guys get to put pieces together as us as puzzles. I'm sorry.
Oh God! I was gonna say next year. What have you got planned next year for the podcast?
Why
Jesus?
Why do I want that?
Showrunner community puzzle, man.
Well, any of y'all in the chat that want it, just say #puzzle.
Hashtag puzzle.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Man. Puzzle rewrites.
Yeah, you're gonna see
puzzle rewrites.
Just wait, everybody's just gonna go go #puzzle in the chat. Hey guys, check the chat.
Oh man. Oh good lord, Rowdy, you put it in there, didn't you?
Oh man.
#puzzle. Yeah, that 500-piece puzzle.
One's a joke, not a joke anymore.
Man, this is gonna be the Caillou rewrites all over again, isn't it?
You
Oh,
guys
God.
Guys, I'm really sorry.
with the Xbox Series X, you know how people like joked about it looking like a mini fridge, and then they actually made a mini fridge?
Oh, good lord. But, yeah. And on
guys.
that note, I think I'm going to call it a stream here, guys. We've discussed everything we need to for the community today. I'd like to thank Wasteland World Official, Dan's Reviews, and Rowdy for all being a part of this.
Absolutely.
Well, Matt, I just want to say, man, like, I thank you, and that's why me, Dan, and Rowdy, we wrote a song for you.
Oh, yay.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yay.
no, I'm joking.
Next stream,
But,
Matt, we'll have something for you.
Yeah,
there you go.
We'll,
bro, if
we'll
you
write a
guys
song,
low-key
guys.
write a frickin' song for me by next stream, I swear.
Oh, we promise, Matt. It'll happen.
Dan, Rowdy, let's meet up sometime. Actually,
All right, call, dude.
we're gonna make it
Next,
that a song.
Showrunner, guys, Showrunner Community Life 3, we're announcing our own music album.
Yeah,
Hey, anything's possible. You never know. But
might as well throw
yeah.
Gatorade and stuff there.
Gatorade, yeah. And with that, guys, that's going to be a stream. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one.